Hello and welcome to Word for Your Mother Tarot. You will hear whatever in the background. My gamer is home and I've already heard a string of expletives come out of his mouth. I have no idea what he's doing. So apologies in advance. Today we're running with the dogs. This is the Daily Donna Celtic Cross. It's a general reading. Donna is just how I refer to everyone. You know, if I'm a Donna, you're a Donna. If any of this reading resonated, you're a Donna too, right? We're all Donnas. We're reading with the old guys. I have two old riders. This is my poppin' flamboyant old rider, and this is my Jimmy Stewart old rider. They're just original, but one is pretty old. Other than that, everything is the same. You got monitor your inner dialogue in your pre-cut. All right, here we go. Significance, you be you. You're like, well, I wish I could do a Jimmy Stewart. I would assault you all the time with it. Significance, you be you. You feel betrayed. You didn't get the attention that you needed. You didn't get what you gave. It was a betrayal. Couldn't get your own needs met. Well, to be seen as insignificant is to be seen as insignificant by one that you put on a pedestal. Firecracker. That's gonna be a hot time and old time tonight. Ring. Ooh. Yesterday was DIVORCE. Okay, a marriage will take place, either romantic or business. Now I always turn these right side up. Do what you want with it. Okay. And then we got, so you were betrayed. You weren't special in this special arrangement. You weren't special. You're fixing to blow up the show, ain't you? Unfinished symphony, reverse. That means you're going to go on with something you've put on hold, which was you when you got with this, right? Okay. Because it's the never-ending story. Otherwise, there's no way forward in this. It's constant betrayal because they see you as insignificant. Therefore, there will never be no happy ending for you because you are insignificant. It's their happy, you just live in it. This is going towards old story. I'm just saying. Now I'm Billy Crystal. Here and now. Okay, so what are we going to do? What are we going to do? I don't know. What do you want to do? Oh, what do you know? Okay. So you're figuring out a plan. I think there's some explosives involved in it. Now look here. Here's my spiel. I already been through the Donna Jean part of it. But this is Gallipo. This is all sort of all of this is different forms of above and below. Okay? This is your Gallup poll. If the whole wide world was to take a Gallup poll on you right now, they would all unanimously agree that this is the energy in which you reside today. Indeed, just for this moment. If it's bad, don't freak out. There's my disclaimer. Page of Pentacles. You're fed up. You ain't gonna put no more work into it. It's the Page of Pentacles reversed. Your advice is to focus on your goals to bring your own great success. Because you haven't been appreciated. All your hard work has gone unappreciated. Here come, and you see it too. It's apparent, right? And they all agree that you have been unappreciated. This is your private thoughts on the matter. Is the Hermit. Bye. You ain't gonna have it. I'm not having this at all. Here's what you're thinking about. Sad. You're thinking about it now, but you want to take yourself out of it. I can't think. It's so sad. It's still happening. Let me out of here. Success. Unappreciated. You're going to go somewhere where you will be appreciated and you won't be sad. Now this is what we do, but this is who we are. The two are not necessarily the same. I just want, this is like man behind the curtain stuff. This of all the above and the below, right? This is surface level and it gets deeper and deeper. This may not make sense at all, and you may be thinking about someone else. But this is what we are. It's reflexive. It's the man behind the curtain, but it's why the man behind the curtain does what he does, which may not be the same. I'm gonna start shuffling on camera because that card is exactly what all that spiel and disclaimer about those spots was about. And I haven't looked at, let me see. All in the family. All in the family. All together, stronger together. Back in the fold. Unappreciated. Man behind the curtain. You spent too much time as the man behind the curtain. And it doesn't matter your gender. You know, it's a Wizard of Oz thing. Okay, here we go. I'm locked into this reading forever and ever. Amen. I decided today, well, actually, I have a playlist that I post things. I think my computer listens to these readings and thinks it's giving me the advice that I need, because it seems like every time I'm always seeing stuff that's related to the reading, right? So anyway, I'm going to post it on that playlist, and it's called When Spirit Speaks. But it's a thing that's been showing up in my readings is how you Logos is the word. The word was God. Beware the scribe. Language is a mind of its own. Language as an entity, something that wants to be alive, and it lives through us, and it's language. And I thought, there it is, coming out of my mouth. I'm a puppet. So, with that in mind, if I'm a puppet, speaking the language, speaking the words, whatever it is wants me to speak, I still have some sway on it, right? Because it's my mouth. So, if there's a way to choose, I could choose the more positive way. And I could change reality too. But maybe that's the puppeteer talking. It's a very, my head hurts right now thinking about it. But it's interesting. Okay, so let me look at it that way. Let me try. Anyway, I'm so pessimistic. I don't know if I can do it. I mean, I don't even see good stuff because it doesn't ever happen to me. What do I know about it, right? Why would I see it? It doesn't happen to me. So I'm going to have to stretch my imagination. Okay. You were betrayed. You couldn't get your needs met. You were felt unseen. The invisible woman, where you're fixing to flame on. I saw that too. You're going to go supernova pretty soon. But there's no control there. There's no control. Not for you. There's making a scene, which there is definitely the desire to grow up and escape like an adult and to exit this. You want to leave unnoticed, but it's because you simply can't bear to fight anymore. You didn't get it. You didn't get your needs met. Big explosion. There's the rings. We had this too yesterday, I think, in some other deck. Because it's the never-ending story. You just cannot get there. So you're going to go back to you. You're going to write a sequel, a prequel, something else. You're going to create a different reality for yourself. You're going to tell us a different story. The word becomes manifest. You're going to create your reality, just like what I was talking about. Okay. Better together. Struggling with better together. Because it's just not the truth. You thought you was better together, but you got an albatross. You know, you're trading weight for two. You should let that shit go a long time. Imagination. Get the big picture. You're going to have to... A different perspective. You get the big picture about the King of Cups. Maybe not so great. Should have seen it. Seen it, did it anyway. Seen it, did it anyway. I should have known better. I knew better. I knew this wasn't ever going to work. This was never going to work. Did it any fucking way. Shame. What do I do now? Okay. Are you sad about it? They betrayed you. So you put all your eggs in one basket. You trusted them too much. They probably... You should have seen this. You probably put way too much. You put everything. You gave dude the power. The power of life and death over you. You just... You went with him. And it was bad, because he could barely do himself, let alone him and you, right? Right? But you stopped making any decisions. You put it all on him. Maybe. So your idea of cooperation together is people pleasing and saying yes. I can get that. I can get behind that. Okay, so you did the best you could to do that, to take care of everything that way. But it was not... You got a different look at him. Well, maybe you see now in hindsight that you should have taken a more proactive role in it. You shouldn't have just given him all the power, even though that's not how you seen it. Okay, this is hindsight. Anyway, what are we going to do? Now what? What am I going to do? I'm afraid to go out there, because you put him in, you just disappeared yourself. You said yes to everything, and now you forgot how to act and think for yourself, and now you're done with him, and now you got to go get a job, and you don't know how to fill out a resume. Do they even make resumes? What the hell? Oh, I'm with you there. They're on the computer and the phone. I cannot deal with this. I need this. I need this. Got to go out in a world that is cold and crazy, and you don't want to do it. But here we go. We've opened the door. We stepped through it, because it's to acknowledge you, me, and we. Because you do have significance, and you disappeared yourself. You gave him too much power. And now you re-enter the world, and you feel like you're under attack. It's stressful. It's chaotic. You don't know what abbreviations mean. You don't know... I'm back in the computer. You don't know how to interact with this new world. Like, you go in the library and it's a roll of computers, but you grew up with a Rolodex. You're just out of sorts. But you have to do something different, because otherwise it's the never-ending story, and the Rolodex is dead. Otherwise you trap yourself in the past. So you move on to the future, even though or did you get a... I don't know. Patience any day now. Well, you're going forward cautiously. So I think you are taking, like, what I was hesitating was over was, did you buy a computer? But I think that's kind of dead too, and it's now all the phone. Right? I don't know. I want the big screen every single second of the day. Maybe you leap to your TV. I don't know how to do that. But so you're learning how to do stuff that you never thought you'd be, and you're having slow but steady success. You and your great big heart, back to taking care of people, back to patience, back to beauty and a bounty, a generous nature, a grateful heart, a loving person, which is who you always have been. But to them you were insignificant. You gave them the power of defining you. And they did a really bad job. abundance returns. This is getting better. Every day gets better, because you ain't never been a half-asser, Donna. You've always and forever, you have always done your best. That is what everybody sees about you. When they say, when your name comes up in company, every one of them knows that you're solid as a rock. No matter what else they may or may not feel about you. That can be annoying as hell too, especially when you're holding someone else accountable to your standards, which you're looking at dude in a whole different way here, right? That, and if that's how it appears on, maybe he feels like he's out of reach, maybe he feel like he fell short, maybe he did, but he still loves you. Is he going to try to do better? Is he open to being accountable? Because you feel insignificant. He betrayed you. You feel insignificant. You got a different view of him now, because I'm all about, or Don is all about excellence, and you ain't. But here we come. He still loves you. It's either him, and I ain't seen no hint of anybody else. I mean, you're all about him, but he's ick. Okay. So and you take yourself away. Does he come chasing after you? Does he want you now that he realizes what he lost? I only see him. But I'll tell you what I do see. This is him. I only see him in this reading. There's another guy over here. That's what I see. And we all know it's old party. I don't have to ruin it for everybody. If you feel it, you feel it. Okay? Here's where you're weak. Karen. Oh, hard at work. Why do I not have nothing to show for all this effort I put into this secret agenda? This risk. I put so much, I gave you everything. I let you define me. And what did you do? You didn't do me right. You brought out Karen. Your love brought Karen out of me. Now what do I do? I can't get Karen. Once she's out, I can't get her back in. She got to run her course. There's no thinking there. You better recognize that before you do. You're thinking about a different guy. Awakening. Eyes wide open. You see him different. So it changes. Ooh. He crossed a line. He crosses a line that he cannot. Once Karen's out of her box, you can't get her back in. Oh God. Okay. Here we start with the King of Wands. Significance. You betrayed, because he had one job, didn't he? He had one job, and it wasn't. He had one job. He betrayed you. Thought we was going to do it. Had a plan. Moving into a future. We was going to do it. The momentous moment of now. The wisdom of your experience. All the plans. All the plans. To save this young devil. He had one job. And in hindsight's 2020, this was not any better with him. I cut off perfectly viable pieces of myself, because I am quite the Karen berserker. Okay, I am strength. You have no idea. I am unrelenting steel resolve. This is why I live, eat and breathe, is to get this done. I cut off pieces of myself because I thought you could do it better. Oh my God, I was so wrong.
Someone is getting fucking voice checked, and it's not me.
I'm single. I'm single. You're leaving. A return to abundance. A return to head of the table. What it is you're dethroning old dude. Because you've seen him in a... You thought you had to plan. You had a plan together. You had an agreement. He had one job. He had one job. And now you get the truly big picture is that he's not doing his job. Why the fuck aren't you doing your job? I thought we were soulmates. Thought you had my back. You know how important this is to me. If you loved me, you would have helped me do this. And you're trapped in your past. You're trapped in a dead past. You're asking him to do something that is also trapped in a dead past. You're asking him to do the impossible. That time isn't here anymore. Options. Okay, what's my next tool? What am I going to do now? Confusion. What will I do that can get me back to the past? Why haven't you done your one? You had one job. Seven of Cups, Seven of Cups. I've been seeing it everywhere. I think it's I don't know what it is. I really don't know. Shame. What else can I do? Scrambling to recover. The failure is not acceptable. Must succeed. And confusion. A slow return to it's because you're out of whack, man. This is not a. You should be focused on the return to abundance and a return to stability. I feel that you are off balance and unable to successfully settle down. Karen's out. Once you get Karen out of the box, can't get her back in. You need more time. And then you'll be happy because you're just too critical. You're too critical. This whole thing was a ridiculous, nightmarish mess, and you keep trying to fix it. It's a nightmare. You've been trying for so long. To do something different. Well, the good thing about this 10 here is that there ain't no 11. There's going to be some fireworks over here real soon. Okay. So, oh, look, here, oh, kitty alert. Somebody wants out. Somebody wants in. Go there and be real still. If I do it real fast, I can avoid the curtain. Sometimes it gets caught up on me though, and I don't realize it. So anyway, here we got the wheel, the wheel and the wheel. Afraid to do it, but something comes to an end. No matter, you've got to do something. The wheel turns whether you want it to or not, because you'd stay there forever. I'm afraid. This is safe. I'm miserable as hell, but I'm safe. No, it's like pushing a bird out of the nest. Only you're an old vulture. So you don't know how to do a resume, you haven't been to work in 30 years, you have to go do something. You're surrounded by, God save me, teenagers and loud mufflers and technology right and left. And your bifocals won't fit right, and you're like, oh, okay, so you're stressed out. You do something, you're afraid, and you do it anyway. And it works. You're successful. And I was talking about you have slow and steady success. So you're just being too hard on yourself, too critical. You're going the right way. Don't worry about it. Quit worrying about it. You're the one. You've got the plan. You manifest as you go. Speak it into existence. Speak only positive things about yourself and everybody else too. If you, what is that? If you can't say nothing nice, then shut up. Do that. And be mindful of your speech. Be mindful. Didn't that say? Be mindful of your inner dialogue. You're manifesting your future reality right now, and it looks like it's. Don't sabotage it. Be positive. Be pro you in a loving, healthy way. I don't care how just doesn't feel right. I know, but try it. Well, you feel like you're under attack. So you're anxiety ridden and you just want to, it's not that I want to be an old shrew. You're going to have to fight it. You're going to have to fight it because you feel like you're backed into a corner and overwhelmed, and you're going to bite off anybody's head. You're going to vilify the ones that seek to hug you. Don't touch me. Acknowledge you, me, and we. And you've been trying so long. You're tired. You feel like, why are you having to do this at this stage in your life? Why are you having to relearn anything? I shouldn't have to, but you are. So it's okay to keep on learning. It's okay to not be done with the adventure. You thought you were done. To rest on your laurels. But no, you got to get on down the road. The road leads to happiness. Free yourself of any preconceived, limitations or handicaps you've set upon yourself. You did this to yourself, right? Because you thought you were done. You thought you could relax. Well, now you're boneless chicken. You have to reinvent yourself. So, God never said you was done. You just told yourself that, right? You're not done. It's not done. This happens. Where'd he go? This happens. And I don't think it's something that you're in control of. And you are forced back into the way. And you're digging your heels in. You're trying not to go. You're trying to postpone it. I don't know. My God. Lying to yourself about telling yourself it's worth it. That's why you won't go. It's miserable. You're miserable. But you keep holding on to it even though you have to go. Because he had one job. He didn't do it. Okay. Okay, now we go with family and patience. A return to abundance. A return to Mama Bear. That's where you've always been happiest. Taking care. But it can't be just a one-way street. That's what it was over here. You were insignificant. And all your effort for absolutely no appreciation whatsoever. No good came of your effort. That was yesterday. The apology. Here we go. The apology. Here's the apology. Well, let me lay this out. This is going to be... You've been waiting for it. You've been waiting for it. Here's Mama Bear, a return to abundance. Patience any day. Here's the apology. We've been waiting forever. Yesterday. I showed you yesterday. Mother and child. Because that's Leo. She's the Empress, and it shows up so many like that. This is you. You morph between the Queen of Swords, out of balance, carrying on parade. Queen of Swords, you morph back to the Queen of Pentacles. You go back and forth between the two of them. You're like a barometer. And you return to you. Once Karen's out of the box, it's hard to get her back in. This happens before. You're not prepared for this when it happens. It might be what brings Karen. I don't know. The door's jammed open. But here's the apology you've been waiting for. Mother and child. Strength, patience. Strength and patience. The apology you've been waiting for, mother and child. The lesson. What is the lesson? Is that you have options? I wish I understood this card better, but it's time for a new beginning. This just flat didn't work. That's the only lesson I see. Well, here he comes. I love you. I love you. Aware that they fell short. A great big cup of apology. Please. Promises. A big cup of promises. A big cup of truth. That would be different. Ooh! Do you have a change of perspective? Excellence. Do your best. Well, he comes back. This time he passes the test. He comes back and you agree. Okay, there's truth. There's the boyfriend. Yes, I'll take you back. Because he apologized. He apologizes and you take him back. But it's undoing years of work. It's the same old limitations. You put yourself back in the same old bind. And what are you doing to me? A contract to see clearly, to be, I don't know. It's different. It's different. No, it's different. You do not, the betrayal is still there. You just have to, I mean, it's a necessity. It's an agreement made out of necessity. Better together. But it's a roommate environment. A roommate environment. It's a pain in the ass. It's a limitation on you. But he comes back with truth. Let's move on. Because Karen's out of the box now, hard at work. Karen has plans. Karen will get some shit started. There's your monkey wrench. Remember I told you. What's Karen doing? The two of these are together are strong. Are you burning bridges over here, Karen? I don't know where that came. I should never pick them up. I used to set that good luck. If I ever picked a card up, I would always set the good luck kitty down as a place marker, because by the time I'm done talking, I have no idea where I am on the board. That's usually how it goes. But we're awakening, or I try to keep my hand on it. Wake. To go, Karen. Are you ending burning bridges, and you walk away with your eyes wide open? And you're not asking anybody anything. You are the master of it. It is what you say and no other. And I don't think you're going to invest in this anymore, because look here, you turn the other way even. You're going to go toward your own victories, your own triumph, your own resources, your own pleasure, your success. You're not going to be held back by this handicap anymore. You are single. Ooh. All right. Humble pie. One of my favorites. See it? Oh, I hate that card. All right, I'll read it. Damn, I hate that card. I always throw it away. We're going to look at this one too, just for spite. Don't allow the approval and attention of others to destroy you. Remain humble and grateful for all of your accomplishments, and know that a force greater than your ego is always at work in your life. I love that card. This one, not so much. See the beauty in everything. As you awaken to your divine nature, see you're out of balance. Once Karen's out of the box, you hate everybody. You hate everything. It's hard to get her back in here. She just got to wind down. You'll begin to appreciate beauty in everything you see, touch, and experience. I'm telling you, try to be mindfully aware of your pessimistic, snarky ass attitude, because you're spoiling your own. You're not reaching your potential because you have chosen a downward facing dog or whatever. You know, you're stuck. but you could help yourself by being mindfully pleasant. I know, I hate it. I hate to say it. Mindfully pleasant. But it would work. And then, transcend your circumstances. I was talking this stuff yesterday, all day long. And the day before yesterday was even weirder. I was channeling Harold. I never talk to Harold. By choosing to hang on to your corner of we had this card yesterday. By choosing to hang on to your corner of freedom, even in the worst situations, you can process your world with the energy of appreciation and beauty and create an opportunity to transcend your circumstances. Don't sabotage it. Be mindful, be positive, be happy. If you can't say nothing nice, don't say nothing at all.
Reduces your total HP by 75%. What?
You might want to keep your visits short, just so you can be. You also have to be authentic, right? So put yourself in high places. Don't be low. Don't you sleep with dogs, you get flea. Don't be there. If you don't want to fight, don't be there. Bye.